What's up, water signs? Spiritual butterfly back. I'm going to give you guys a general reading to see what you guys can expect for the summer of 2025. Once again, I'm reading for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, what you guys can expect for the summer of 2025. I want to thank everybody for watching my videos. I want to thank everybody for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribers. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Guys, I'm trying to get my subscribers up. So if at any time anything during the message resonates with you, can you please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever I post a reading. Alright guys, let's see what's going on, water signs. What can you guys expect for the summer of 2025? Spirit, please and thank you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Thank you. The number 2 could be significant. Oshun the Protector, safety, boundary setting, courage. Somebody could have locks out here. Somebody could also wear a lot of gold jewelry. Sorry, give me something else about this, please. Somebody is also protected, particularly by Oshun. I love this deck. One of my friends bought it for me. She surprised me and sent it to my house. I think I had mentioned that I wanted it. Okay, the number 3 is significant as well, or the number 12. Oshun of the dance, happiness, bliss, gratitude. I could be speaking to somebody with children. You could specifically have 2 children, a boy and a girl. Doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm saying. I'm definitely speaking to somebody with children, and that's specifically for people with children, and this reading is not for only people with children, is what I'm getting at. Well, so far you could rest assured and dance and be comforted with the fact that you know that you're being protected by Oshun. Give me something else, please, Spirit. There's definitely something to dance about. I'm going to take that. Oshun of the dusk. Cycles, transition, closure. The number 44 could be significant. Somebody could be 44 years old. The number 8 could also be significant. Somebody could be heavy set out here, or BBW, brown skin. I said before, somebody could wear a lot of gold jewelry. Oshun of the dusk, to be honest with you, is giving me Lady of the Night. If you know, you know. Oshun of the dusk, Lady of the Night. Clarify this. Give me something else about this. And whoever I'm speaking to, you could be a Lady of the Night, and that's very broad. You could work in a bar. You could be an exotic dancer or stripper. I just heard burlesque. You could be a burlesque dancer. You could be some type of exotic dancer or something like that. It doesn't even have to be exotic like stripper. Like I said, like you could be a burlesque dancer or a dance instructor or something like that. Especially with Oshun of the dance coming out. And then it's funny because I didn't even pay attention to this being Oshun of the dance when I was saying like a dance instructor or something like that, because I'm looking at this woman's attire, and that's where I got that from. Somebody out here could be like a dance instructor or could be a dancer or something to that effect. Anyway, give me something else about this, please. Oshun of the ancestors, sacred lineage, belonging, family. Alright, well, I'm going to be honest. Oshun represents sexuality and things of that nature as well. Somebody could be a woman of the night, or they could have been a woman of the night previously. They could have a jaded past, so to speak. And you know, they could have turned their life around or whatever. And be dancing and reveling in the fact that they know that they are protected by Oshun. Oshun could actually be an actual ancestor of whoever I'm speaking to. You could actually have lineage that traces back to Oshun, or the Orishas or something like that. I'm going to need to break this down though, because from what I'm seeing, somebody is celebrating their ancestors. Somebody is grateful and happy that their ancestors has come through and worked some type of miracle for them, or something to that effect, and they're paying homage. You know, I'm seeing offerings here. I'm seeing dance going on. I see gold, and I see money and coins and stuff like that. All right. Once again, I'm reading for water signs. In case you didn't know, Oshun is the mother of rivers, fresh rivers and lakes. She's very much associated with water. Beauty, the finer things in life, riches and things like that. Break this down, please. Clarify this. What is going on here, please? Peacocks could be significant as well to someone. I just heard drum circle. Drum circle could be significant to somebody as well. Peacocks are associated with wealth. Clarify this. I'm not going to say what I just heard. I'm going to see what I pull. Clarify what's going on here, please. That's what I see. Okay. Strength card is on the board. Leo energy. Once again, I'm reading for water signs. Give me something else about this. Thank you. The Hangman came out. It's the next card. The Empress. Taurus, Libra. energy on the board with the Empress, Leo energy with the Strength card. What I see here is, like I was saying, there is somebody that is praising and thanking and giving homage and being grateful to their ancestors, because their ancestors helped them and gave them the strength that they needed to get out of some hangman situation. And I'm speaking to an Empress that this was being done to. And your ancestors came through and absolutely helped you get out of a tight spot, and you are very grateful. Whoever I'm speaking to is very grateful for their ancestors right now. What's this hangman about, please? Thank you. The Hierophant. Heavy Taurus energy on the board. Give me something about this, please. What's this Hierophant about under this hangman? I'm picking something up. I'm gonna see what else I pulled up. Okay, that's what I thought. The Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody was out here oppressing the Empress, coming against the Empress, causing hardships and obstacles and things like that to get in the Empress's way. And the Empress is grateful that her ancestors gave her the strength that she needed to get out of this hangman's position, because this was well on its way to being a sacrifice, a spiritual sacrifice, with the hangman and the Hierophant following the hangman, and the Hermit following the Hierophant. Virgo energy on the board. See, what happened was there was a plot here to sacrifice the Empress, but it didn't work with this Seven of Pentacles. They realized that the plan did not go through. Therefore, they did not reap the benefits. They did not get an investment back on what they were supposed to be doing. It didn't work. So therefore, there will be no return investment on sacrificing the Empress. Okay. Woo, all right. Some more about this, please. Thank you. Yep. And now they over here and stuck and don't know which way to fucking go, because they done fucked this plan up. High Priestess out here. High Priestess and the Hierophant. Oh. Okay, there's and you know what? When I said Hierophant, I was going to say that this was a spiritual group, but I didn't. This is a spiritual group here. It is very well may be run by a man and a woman, which would be the Hierophant and the High Priestess. There was a couple out here trying to sacrifice the Empress. Sneaking behind her back and plotting on her and shit like that. But now they see that it's not gonna work, and they don't know which fucking way to go. Because here we go. Oh, King of Wands, Ace of Swords. Because now, because everybody has a boss. You got to remember that. Everybody has a boss. So the Hierophant and the High Priestess may very well be running this group, but they got a boss too. And that's this King of Wands. Now with this Ace of Swords here, this King of Wands done found out that they done fumbled this plan here. They done fucked up the sacrifice. They will not be able to bring the Empress back as planned. And truthfully, these two could be thinking about running with the Two of Wands here. I do know they're confused on what to do and which way to go, because they got to answer to this King of Swords. I mean King of Wands, excuse me. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on the board. Actually, all of the signs except, ain't this some shit, except water signs. I'm reading for water signs. Y'all are the only signs not on the board. Y'all are the only signs not on the board. Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Libra. I'm sorry. Here y'all go. Pisces. Excuse me. Pisces is on the board. Pisces is the only water sign on the board with the High Priestess here. Anyway, what's going on with this King of Wands? And then we're going to get up out of here, because this is who they got to answer to. Who's this King of Wands? Please. I need another deck. Sorry. Who's this King of Wands? Tell me about this King of Wands, please. Yep. Well, what I said was that they got an answer to this King of Wands here, and the World card came out. Yeah. It's over. They done fucked up the plan. They done fumbled the bag. The sacrifice is now, it's not going to go through. And now they got to deal with the consequences from this King of Wands. And his consequences seem to be, it's over for them as well. Yeah, especially when he finds out that they fucked this all the way up, which he either found out or he is about to. And they know it. And they scrambling with this Two of Wands here. They scrambling because they know that there's a price to pay for this sacrifice that they could not bring through. They know it. Oh, Lord have mercy. What I say? They know it. It's a price to pay for this sacrifice that they could not bring through. But they promised that they could. All right. I'm going to end that out. I'm going to make my reading shorter. And, guys, that didn't pan out too good for the water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know what y'all got going on, honey, but anyway. Alright, Spirit, give me something to close this out, please. Give me some advice or something. This is a lot. Thank you. Peace is the card that came out. Give me something else. I don't want to say. I don't want to say what. Give me something else about this piece, please. I don't want to say. what's on my mind. Thank you. Loyalty. Yeah. Alright. Unfortunately, I see what this is. And I'm going to have to say what it is. Alright, water signs. This wasn't good at all. The card that came out says peace. After that, loyalty. After that, solitude. This King of Wands is going to do what he feels like he needs, what he feels like needs to be done as far as the punishment that this Hierophant and this High Priestess are going to have to pay for not being able to sacrifice this Empress like they said that they would be able to. The King of Wands now has to punish them for not being able to do so. And he feels like this is the only way to bring peace to this situation, is to handle the people that did not do what they promised to do. This was all about loyalty, which was the next card that came out. This was all about loyalty. And because these people were not able to come through with what they said that they were going to be able to do, their loyalty has been broken. There is no loyalty now. I can no longer trust you. Your word is no longer valid. Solitude, basically meaning I'm going to have to cut y'all off from this whole organization, this whole plot, this whole scheme, whatever's going on. I'm going to have to cut y'all out. I'm going to have to set y'all to the side. You can no longer be a part of this. And I'm going to deal with you accordingly. Well, alright. I feel like I always want to try and get a positive. I want to try and get a positive card to end this out. So, let's end it out with something from Oshun. Exactly what we started it with. Spirit, end this out, please. And thank you. This was not good at all. This was not good at all. Sheesh. Just want to close it out. Please and thank you. Oshun overflows, generosity, wealth, auspicious blessing. Yeah, and that was what these people, this Hierophant and this High Priestess, thought that they were going to get by sacrificing this Empress. That they were going to get a generosity and wealth and blessings, and money was going to be overflowing. Remember I said peacock stand for wealth. That's not going to happen. Alright, I'm going to end it with this. Oshun the Magi is at the bottom of the deck. Alchemy, transformation, change. Yeah. With all of the tricks of the trade that you guys use, especially being the high priestess and the Hierophant, with all the tricks of the trade and magic and all of that stuff that you guys use to try and change the outcome of this Empress's fate, of her destiny, it still didn't work. It still didn't work. And that's just that. It still didn't work. And therefore, Oshun's honeypot, sacred pleasure, sensuality, self-love. Therefore, you will not be getting to Oshun's honeypot. Nah. I'm just playing. But seriously, this wasn't good, guys. This is a prime example of what happens when you sell your soul for what you thought was going to be blessings and the overflow of money and wealth and this, that, and the third. And you could not deliver what you promised to be able to deliver. Therefore, there are consequences for not being able to do what you said you'd be able to do. The consequences are going to come from the King of Wands. And you take that and you run with it. Peace and blessings, water signs.